What's up, guys? WildcatBirdie here, just bringing you guys some hardcore team deathmatch on a firing range. I seem to get a lot of games on here, but that's because it's pretty easy to get a lot of kills on here. So that's kind of a big deal. This one here also has a few bonus clips at the end, so I thought they were funny. One of them was against me, the other three are mine. Or I should say the other two are mine. And the game here overall went okay. It wasn't the best game ever, but I led the team. I ended up going, spoiler alert, if you want to mute it for the next like 3 seconds, 29-11. So hopefully if you muted it and you came back, you're okay now. You're caught up to everything. So I'm just running around with the AK-74U with the grip attachment, which makes it really, really easy to hip fire. Overall, this game has pretty easy hip fire from what I've noticed. But if you throw a grip on a SMG, it makes it even easier. And it's almost unfair, like especially on a close quarter map like this. It's just not really that fair. So, like I said, it's not the greatest game, but I did get a lot of kills. And overall, I had a few of my buddies in here. One of which was Collapse, who you guys saw in my last video, where we went 2-on-6 for 5 minutes of a game. Well, this time he didn't do quite as beastly, but we still won. And we still did really good. So, it happens. Everybody has bad games in this. Even, I'm sure Hutch has some bad games. Woody's Gamertag has some bad games. All the big guys, they have bad games. It's going to happen. You're not able to show every game that you play, except for maybe CNNers, because he is like a freaking god at Xbox. But, it's impossible for somebody to do good every game. You can have a bad connection, you can have whatever the case may be that will cause your connection to not be the greatest. So, right there, the helicopter just missed the guy and he killed me. I didn't like that too much. But overall, like I said, this is it's a pretty fast-paced game. I'm definitely just running around like crazy, like a chicken with my head cut off or something. In this game here, I'm running the attack helicopter, the Blackbird, and the chopper gunner. I never actually get the chopper gunner, but I get the other two at one point, and the Blackbird is pretty awesome, but I'm not too sure if I enjoy giving up a kill streak, especially an 8 kill streak, to something that's just going to show me where people are and where they're going. So I do like it because it is fun, but I'd rather teammates get it and put it up and then I just use other kill streaks, because I'd rather just get a bunch of kills. Half the time I get killed when a Blackbird or radar is up, because I'm trying to look at it and trying to realize where everybody is. So overall, right there I just called in the Blackbird actually, and an RC car drives up and blows me up, which I get back at a guy for using an RC car in one of my bonus clips. I'm not a fan of the RC car. I don't see a point in if you're going to use a 3 kill streak, use something that's going to benefit the team, not a RC car. Especially if you're playing hardcore, because what happens if you can't find anybody, you end up blowing up your teammate. In this, just like in World at War, you get 3 team kills and you're booted from the server, which most of the time I'm all for, but I wish there was a way to distinguish between purposefully killing a teammate and accidentally. Like, if for some reason, like, there's a claymore laying on the ground, and an enemy and a teammate cross paths at the same time right in front of it, blows up, kills up your teammate, that counts. If you're sitting there shooting at a guy and a teammate runs in front of your bullets and gets killed, that's team kill, you know? So you really got to be careful in hardcore mode, which is one of my biggest things. I don't like, you know, people got to make sure that they're being careful about running in front of other people's shots, you know, stuff like that, because all too often I will get stuff happening to me just like that, where, you know, I'm sitting there shooting at an enemy and a teammate runs in front of me just as I do that. Or, you know, a teammate will just spawn there and all of a sudden, you know, I'm shooting a teammate, or, you know, you're shooting some enemies and all of a sudden the spawns flip, so then your teammates are spawning there. Sometimes the names don't pop up right away, which has come into an issue at sometimes as well. So there's a big issue of which is easier, hardcore or regular. Some people say hardcore is easier because you can kill a lot quicker, but at the same time you die a lot quicker too, so that makes it harder. You can team kill in this one, which takes away points for one kill, and like I said, if you get 3 you get booted, whereas if you try to shoot a teammate in regular, all the worst that's going to happen is you might show up on a radar. That's about it. So like I said, you know, it's really a slippery slope, I should say, as to which one's easier. I do play both, but I'm trying to specialize more in the hardcore side of things. So that's that. Also, you guys should check out Next Level Studios. They're working on some stuff, and I've been working with them to possibly become a sponsored player with them and kind of work on competing against Machinima. But here come the bonus clips. This first one here was just ridiculous, and this guy gets a double metal baby, that's what we call it, on me and my buddy. Not cool. This one here, I throw a grenade, not using a RC car, but get an RC car kill. How I might ask? So I go from the other guy's perspective, and he pulls it out, and boom, it blows up right in front of him. So once again, you know, why'd that happen? That's kind of weird. So I go back to my view, I go into a free camera mode and follow him, and then follow the grenade as it goes up over here, and it just lands there just as that blows it all up, which I thought it was pretty funny. And then I decided to zoom in on his face because he's just sitting there with his eyes open, all like, what just happened to me? I don't get it. And then this one here is a claymore fail, which cracked me up. I just got this the other night. This guy thought he'd be tricky and run up and set a claymore. Well, that didn't work out too well for him, as you can see. And I thought it was pretty funny. So I thought I would show you in the 3 different views as well. But you guys have a good day, and I'll talk to you guys later.